Hey guys, this is Nathan with the Blog Bank, and this is our second video for step 8 on adding products to your blog bank. So, on the last video, I showed you how to use Amazon and get a physical product, or just how to use Amazon in general and get a link, get your affiliate link, and how to insert it in and use Pretty Link to mask things over. So, when you highlight it, if you look down here in the corner, if you watch for the blue, nickelfreeme.com/nickelfreebelt. That's my pretty link to my affiliate link through Amazon. So this video, we're going to be talking about Clickbank. What I want to do is go back to the back side of our website, and then you go back to posts, and we're going to be clicking add new. Now what we're going to be using is, if you go to Clickbank, I've already pulled one up. I'm on my Clickbank account, nickel free. I went and made an entire account just for this website so I can keep track of stuff for it. And then I went in and I found a product that deals with allergic reactions, and I actually did some research on it, and I found out that a lot of people that think they're allergic to metals or something that touches them, they think they're allergic to metals, but they're not. They actually have a urticaria. I don't know. I've never seen that word before. I've never really gotten into it. So, anyways, I went through and I did some research, and I found out that a lot of people that think they're allergic to something actually have this, and they get hives from coming in contact with something. And what will happen is whatever is that's causing that hive to break out on them is that problem. So, anyways, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Anyways, I'm going to use this product, and I'm going to write an article about how, okay, I didn't know about this, but hey, you might want to check this out. If you're having anything like this, I found this out about a lot of people thinking they have some kind of allergy when this is what they really have. And then I'm going to give them this product. Now, a lot of people are going to like give me criticism because they'll probably know a lot about Clickbank, and they're going to be like, oh, that's only, $24 or whatever, and it's only got 3 gravity. Well, what that tells me is there are a few people that are actually selling this, and they're actually making money with this. There's just nobody that's in the get rid of hives niche or whatever, or they are, and they're just not using this product, even though this product apparently is doing decently for a couple people. So, with that said, I'm probably not going to focus on the 100% commission. I'm just focusing on the 75. So if I get 24.83, and the thing with Clickbank is Clickbank takes 8% of the sale off the top. That's how they can stay a business. They just take 8% of everything that's ever sold through them. So you say 8%, so that's $1.98. So we'll go to 4.83. What was it, like $1.98? So you do that, then say times 0.75. So that's what I'll get if I sell a copy, and if I get, 20 sales in a month, hey, that's $300. So I'm happy. Whoever this helps, if they buy it and they like it and it helps them, and they find out they don't have a nickel allergy, but that's what their actual problem is they have the urticarias hives or whatever, which is just a natural reaction to an well, I guess it's not even really an allergy. It's just, they just get hives from some kind of health thing. Anyways, I don't know a whole lot about that. That's not my specialty. Point is, I found something, I did some research on it, and it relates to people specifically in my niche. So I'm going to throw that up on my blog because it's related. So I can close that out. And now, how this works is when you find something that you want, you can actually click on the product itself. You can click on that, and it's going to take you to the sales page. It's going to take you to where your link will take them. And you scan through it, you look through, make sure it's professional. When they have like testimonials, it's always really good because those help sales. And then just kind of check it out. I already did that, so it looks good. And down at the bottom, it'll have a easy way for people to check out. It looks really professional. I like this. if you click down here on affiliates, products will actually have the affiliates page that can help you out with whatever you're looking for. Yeah, see right there, 75% commissions, sales price. So yeah, that's a good thing. But if you go back and this says hop equals 0 right here, if I just type in nickel free, that right there is my affiliate ID. So any product on Clickbank, all I have to do for the hop is hop equals, and then right here, your account is your ID. You can just throw that into your product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down to wherever that was. Get rid of hives. So I'm just going to click on promote to get my link. Tracking ID, I'm going to say get rid of hives. I'm going to say create. Alright, so this one right here is the one you want. Just click over here. All I do is just click off to the side of the white. It'll highlight it. Copy that. And then you can close window. Then let's go back over here to Pretty Link. Then we'll say add new. And then we'll paste our tracking code in there. And then I'm going to say this is here, you know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go down to, that's a picture. I'm just trying to find the URTI, okay. So that's all I'm going to leave it for, and then I'm just going to say that. I just want to make sure that's good. Yes. All right. So once that's good, I'm going to say what it was. And then don't have to worry about that, and hit create. Okay, so another thing with Pretty Link is right here you're going to see the hits and the unique or whatever, the tracking code. So when you go through to your website and you click that, it's going to tell you how many times this right here has been clicked. Alright, so if we go and see that's 8 and 7 right now, if we come down here and we click on Amazon and that opens up a page, we can close that. Then we'll go back to Pretty Links and hit refresh. It's going to tell you, look, 9 and 7. The reason the 7 didn't change is because the 7 is a unique, so it's either a different person or a different IP clicking through on that. Usually it'll only say 1. But yeah, it'll tell you how many times it was hit. After you get a Pretty Link all set up and everything, I usually go through and hit reset just because most of it's me and I want solid facts on what's going on. And then once I have a blog post set and done, I won't touch it again. I just hit reset so it wipes out, and then anything after that is someone else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pause it again. I'm going to write an article out, and I'm going to show you a second way to use Clickbank to get your products on your blog. Alright, I went ahead and did the same thing as the last post. I gave it an article. I used Jaxi right here to look up some keywords. Highly suggested. Always use a keyword research tool when you're using or when you're writing posts, articles, pages, anything you're writing. Make sure you're using your keyword research tool. That's why I like Jaxi so much, is just because it does everything for you. And it really helps with creating your content. So right here, here's one catchphrase, and then here's another catchphrase, keyword. So I went and wrote it out, And now what I'm going to do is go back to Pretty Link, and now that we have that Pretty Link right there for that product through Clickbank, I'm going to copy that and then go back to here. And then what I'm going to do is I wrote a couple preset stuff where I can just go and paste this over it. I know for a fact there's one right here. So I'm going to again do the link, paste, open link in new tab, add link. I'm going to get rid of that little spot right there. Okay, well I guess it's not going away. And then I said you can click on the picture below. So what I'm going to do is do that, hit add media. I've already got this uploaded from right here, open. And then I'm going to go down to link to custom URL, and then put it right there. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste because you always want that alt text, center, alright. And then I'm just going to go back up here really quick and then find one more spot. I'm going to put that over that word. It's just another fancy word for saying hives. So if someone like sees that and they click on it and they're like, oh, I left my pretty link. So when they see that word and they click on it, it's going to take them straight to that sales page. So with that said, that's about it. You can go to my website, nickelfreeme.com, and you can click on this website. You can or go to this page and you can read it. I literally just wrote about how I did research on it, which I actually did. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you actually research. Excuse me. If you say you research something, actually do it. Don't be telling people that you're doing something when you're really not. So you don't have to buy things. I suggest you buy things if you're going to promote like really expensive stuff to like high-end people, because they want to make sure you know what you're talking about and that you're actually working with it. But for the most part, just know stuff. Like do a bunch of research on it, become an expert on it before you start promoting something, because you don't want to be promoting something that's really not that good to someone who already knows a lot of stuff about it. So anyways, it's that simple. Make sure you get your featured image in there, put your tags in there. I use 2 of my catchphrases. Make sure you're staying somewhat consistent with these throughout your blog posts. And then through it in my category, and I'm going to go ahead and hit publish, and we'll check it out. So now I'm going to click on view post. And it's going to take us to the front of the website, and there it is. So when you come down here, let's say we click on this one, and it takes them straight to it. And then if you look up here, like I said earlier, equals nickel free. There's your ID. So now what we can do is we can go back to Pretty Link and we can hit refresh, and it should say 1 and 1, or yeah, I guess it's gonna say more just because we've been working with it. But yeah, if you're working with it a bunch when you first build it, that's fine. Just make sure you hit the reset right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit reset on that. Alright. And then this as well, you can hit reset for that. And then if you go to your Clickbank account, you can actually go up here, go to reporting, and then go to analytics. This right here is going to show you your clicks. So today you can come here and look, and it'll tell you you've had 4 hops or clicks on your links, and it'll tell you which one it's been. So I've clicked on that, the Hive, or get rid of Hives one 4 times. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next video.